Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important command that will help us to create CanDeactivate Route Guard specifically. That means by the end of the session, you will be able to understand how to create CanDeactivate Route Guard and what are the default files that are created when we hit the command. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for timing, we are just mainly focusing on how to use a command that will create a specific route guard type, that is CanDeactivate. And for the structured content, you can refer the Sharmit digital course book, which is freely available in the description box, and from there you can learn Angular, not only Angular but other programming also. There are 3000 plus free of cost learning material that are available in both Hindi as well as English language. So as per your convenience, you can refer it. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Here you can see we have one heading that shows Angular 19 course by Sharmit. Post that we will put the second heading, and here I will write the heading like command to create. I will write commands to create CanDeactivate a route guard in Angular. Okay, commands to create CanDeactivate route guard in Angular. So I'm sure like some of you are preparing the notes, so I'll prepare in the same way so that you can refer it later. So here I will write commands, and we will write the first command. Maybe we can write here br tag. Yeah, so here I will write my first command, that is to create the CanDeactivate, right? So here you can write ng, which is for Angular, then generate. Okay, then keyword is guard, because we are going to create guard. Then the name of the folder, like where you want to create all these guards. So I want to create it in a folder my guards or route guards. Okay, then /, and then we will put the name of the route which we want to create. So I want to create with the name rg1. So maybe I can write here folder name so that later you can replace it. Okay, folder name and the route guard name. Then we will write here -- implements. Okay, and then CanDeactivate. So that's the main command, syntax of the main command. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. Or maybe you can write here syntax. So this is the main command that we will be running in order to create our CanDeactivate route guard. So let's try that. Here I will write ng, which is for Angular, generate. Okay, then we will write the type of the guard, that is the keyword. Firstly we will write the keyword, then the folder name. So I want to create it in a folder route guard. I want to create a route guard folder. Okay, route guards, then /, and here I will give it as a name rg1. This is my route guard name, so rg1. And then I will write here space -- implements, and then CanDeactivate. Okay, and then press enter. So when you press enter, you can see it created two files. The first one is rg1.guard.spec.ts, and the second one is rg1.guard.ts. So both file is created in route guard folder, and from there route guard folder, like you can see, rg1.guard.spec.ts is created and rg1.guard.ts is created. Okay, so this spec.ts file is something that we rarely use, because this is something that will be useful for the testing purpose, and as of now we are not preparing the things for the test purpose. So maybe in future we can use it, but for now no, we are not going to use it. Okay, so this is the one thing. Second thing is we have this rg1.guard.ts. So this rg1.guard.ts is a file that is the main or the important file where we will write the entire logic to operate this route guard. Okay, so here we have the first thing, that is import line, and this import line is basically telling us this import line is just helping us to import the CanDeactivate F1, which is a function from Angular router. And this CanDeactivate function will help us to identify whether to allow user to leave the route or not, because CanDeactivate means leaving the time. Okay, let me explain it with a simple example. So suppose you are on a website and you are filling one form. You are almost done with 90% of form filling, and then by mistake you click on the back button. So when you click on the back button, it will lose your changes, right? But in case if you have already implemented CanDeactivate Route Guard, so it will prevent, before leaving the page, it will ask for the confirmation, like, do you really want to leave the page? So basically before we leave the page or route, at that time this function will be invoked and it will check whether you want to leave it or not. And we can write the logic to handle this situation, like, do we really want to leave it or not? Okay, so that's the main thing that we are importing here, CanDeactivate F1 from Angular route. Then we have one method, that is export const rg1 guard, which is CanDeactivate, which is using CanDeactivate function. So basically this is the function that is taking few parameters. I'll tell you what are these parameters, and on the basis of those parameters it will decide what values it should return. For now it is returning true, that means it is allowing user to go back. But in case if you don't want to allow, you can make it as false. If you want to redirect it to some other URL, so you can put a URL tree here. Okay, fine. So this method is clear. Now let's quickly see what all parameters are there. The first thing is component. So component is nothing but a current page, like from where we are leaving the scenario. Okay, so let's say if you are on a form, so that form page will be considered as component. So this is the place from where we are leaving the thing, the page. Okay, then we have current route. So this is nothing but a current route which is identifying as current route, so it is indicating that current route. Then we have this current state, which is just denoting the current URL, so it will just tell you the URL of the current URL. And then we have this next state, which is the page where user want to go. Suppose from form page you want to go dashboard, and for that you click the back button. So this will represent the dashboard page, not the current page. The first one is the current page, this second one is the current route, third one is current state, which is URL, and the fourth one is the next state, that means the page where user want to go. Okay, so these are the all things. Return type we have true, that means user is allowed, and if it is false, user is not allowed. If it is URL tree, then that means user want to navigate to a particular URL. Okay, so I think this part is clear. Now I'll quickly show you the other two shortcut commands, although it is similar, but maybe some of you are not aware of it. So let's write the second command, that is ng. Here I will write generate as G, and then keyword as guard, then a folder name. So basically this command is used because sometimes people avoid to skip the keyword name, right? That's why like they just skip the generate and rest thing they keep it as same. So here I will write route guard name -- implements CanDeactivate. Okay, likewise we have the third command, which is the shortest one, I would say, because this is something that we create like this: ng, where ng is for Angular, g generate, g guard. So we have two G here, right? First one is for the generate and second one is for the guard. Then the folder name / router guard name, then -- implements, then CanDeactivate. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Okay, so if you want, you can execute this thing to verify whether it is working perfectly or not. So let me copy it. Here I will just change generate with G. Okay, let me take my cursor over here. and I'll make it as G only, and we should change the route name because it is already there, so I'll make it as RG2. So you can see it created. Similarly, if I want to write the keyword also with a shorter name, so I will write here only G, 2 times G. One is for generate, second one is for the guard keyword. Okay, and then I will create here RG3. Press enter. So you can see these 4 set is ready. We have similar thing because we are creating the same kind of route. So I hope this part is clear to all of you, and these commands are also clear. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.